weapon of mass destruction is human.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Oh, thank you. Mom is in the house. Hello, Mom. And hello, Allie. And hello, Vanessa. And hello, Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Vanessa said that was my favorite. And that was Miserloo, I believe. And then she said this one too. Which I think that was 007. Oh, yes. Had to come back quick. Thank you. Hey, hey. City Lamp Duo, what's up? Now that was rock and roll. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. If you're new around here, please subscribe and hit the bell and all of that fun stuff. I need to hit the air conditioning. Whew. All right, there we go. There. Nice and cold. Yeah. William Da Silva, what's up? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Hey. Let's see who else is hanging out here. Looks like we have Dwight Bailey. Hello, Dwight. What's up? And Mr. Formiati. Hello. And my friend Anthony. Hello, Anthony. What's going on? Christine is over on Facebook. Not too many Facebook people, I don't think. But thanks for being here, whoever's hanging out. Appreciate it. Good to see you all on a Monday night. And let's see, did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody that's on or at least commented. There's more people lurking. Say hello. Don't be shy. All right. Either way, it's all good. It's all good. Let's get back to the top of the comments. Oh, Henry's here. Hello, Henry. I didn't see you before. Awesome. Thanks for being here. All right. I'm going to have a little... This is actually mud water tonight. Mushroom Fang. All right. It's like a treat, that stuff. Hey, Ben Zabel, what's going on, man? It's been a while. Thanks for stopping by, saying hello. Let's see. Who else is hanging out? Well, say hi if you're hanging out, if you're lurking. And I may keep it short tonight because I have a bunch of stuff to do. Been figuring out tunes for possibly getting one of the cover bands back together. So that's been fun. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll have an announcement of Complicated getting back out there, which would be cool. Working on finding a singer. Yep, just fiddling around. Of course you are. Ben is actually an electric violinist. He used to come to my open events where I would let people come up and play with us. And we would do that, what did we do? We kind of just winged different things that had violin. We would do Kashmir a little bit. Very cool stuff. But always a good time when we had that band going with the open gigs for my students and for the adults. One was Young Talent Showcase, and the other one was called Spread the Jam, which was cool. Let's see, what else? That was actually a third one, too. It was Vince Janelle and Friends. So we were quite busy back then. Doing all kinds of musical events. All right, let's see. What do we have here? I think we'll do... Miss those open mics. Yeah, man, me too. We had a good time. We had a good crowd and really good musicians coming out, which was really awesome. Even my students were kicking it. Some of those videos that pop up on the memories with some of my students shredding on my Parker and yeah, Yeah. Ryan was one of my students that would wail. My God, he's all grown up and in college and taking classical guitar and teaching. He's awesome. All right, now let's see. What do I have on deck here? All right, we did that. I kind of jumped around on my playlist, which I'm sure you all obviously saw, because I was like, I don't feel like doing that one. I put them in order, and I'm like, nope, skip that. Let's go over here. And then I thought, oh, I haven't done Wipeout in like, I don't even know. I couldn't even remember that I put that intro to it. So that was fun. It's like, oh yeah, there's these hits on a ninth chord. 7 sharp 9. Oh well, that's all good. Let's see. Let's do this. We're going to do a couple of originals in a row here. So the originals I did already were Autumn Drive and WMD. And we're going to move this over. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't seen this. This is it's not new anymore, but it's a new thing for me. This is the Steve Vai Ibanez Pia, and I switched over to Ibanez guitars approximately 2020, late 2020 or 21, because Wendy bought herself a beautiful pink one, and I had no intention of switching guitars, and I was really loving my Parkers. I still love them. They're amazing guitars. But Wendy bought this guitar for herself. And this one's called the Panther Pink Pia. And since she ordered it pre-pandemic, it's the pre-pandemic Panther Pink Pia. Say that fast. Beautiful axe. Extreme reach with this cutaway. And it has the cool grip, so you can hold it up in the air and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I put pink strings on it. Yep. Pink obviously was Wendy's favorite color. Yeah. So, hey, Metalhead Hippie. What's going on? Welcome, Metalhead Hippie. Boom. Sadie is asking, is that a gold Floyd Rose? Well, it is basically their Floyd Rose. It's called the Ibanez Edge, and it is modeled after the Floyd Rose. So Steve wanted something that had a little more kick and had the tuners a little more out of the way. And then that wasn't enough, so Steve and Ibanez designed one called the Low Pro Edge, which is flat. And on all of Steve's guitars, he has the Low Pro Edge, but for some reason, well, I know the reason, it's more money. The bridges are more money for the Low Pro Edge, and they're not on the production models, so you can get them as an extra add-on. And what that means, Low Pro Edge, is that these tuners, here, let's get a nice close-up. These tuners, you see how they're up? On a Floyd Rose, they're actually about here, so they really get in your way. So this is just the regular Low Pro, the regular Edge, sorry. And the Low Pro Edge has these down, like way down out of the way. And it makes for a more comfortable playing experience. But yeah, this guitar is pretty slick. It has custom Steve Vai wound pickups. They're called the Utopia pickups. He's got names for everything. He cracks me up. Utopia pickups on the Pia guitar. They're DiMarzio, and it has a low pass filter here. So if we were to bring it down and get nice and quiet, sometimes you lose your high end when you roll off the volume that much. So when you pull this guy out, it gets a little more of the high tones and brightness to it, which is cool. Yeah. Never seen. What does that say? Never seen a two. Never seen two monkey grips. Yeah, basically it's this pia leaf, I think is what he calls it. See there, it's the yin yang type thing, but not really. It's his own design, and you can grab either side or you can grab both. But I like this better because it doesn't totally scream Steve Vai like the crazy green one back there. Like I would never play a gig with that because, you know, everybody stands there, especially the guitar players. They all stand there like, "Oh, you think you're Steve Vai, don't you? Because you play a green gem." It's like, no, I don't really think I'm Steve Vai. I just really like his guitars because they play amazing. But yeah, I never play out with the green one. That's an original from 1989 gem. I think it's number 7. I can't remember. 735, I think, is the number on the back of that guy. So, anyway, I just don't play out with it because the one and only time I ever played out with it, someone was like, "Oh, you think you're Steve Vai?" And I'm just like, no. And anyway, I really love the Parkers. So, anyhow, this thing came out, and I said, I gotta have this because this is more my thing with the color, the flat black, gold hardware. I really love the look. It looks like a jacked up Les Paul. 24 frets, super thin neck. How is the fretboard? What does that say? How is the fretboard inlay? It's that same kind of Vai. I think he calls it the Pia Leaf of Life or something. It's got some name again. Like I said, Vai names everything. But it's really cool. You don't really get distracted from it because the bigger ones are 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12, and the small leaves are all the in-betweens. So you really don't get lost. And it's a really nice fretboard. So you can get an idea. And then the Ibanez changes color. See how it's kind of changing color? Yeah, it's like, it's hard to do here because I don't have the proper lights, but in the light, it changes. It's pretty cool. Hey, Dwight. All right, let's get the strap back before I stand up and drop it. Yeah, all right. Any other questions about the guitar? But it's new for me because I've been playing Parker since 1995. I was endorsed by them, and unfortunately they went out of business. So I wasn't looking. Again, I was perfectly happy. Didn't care if they went out of business. I was perfectly happy with my Parkers, and I still am, and I still use them. I had a gig last week, and I used the Parkers on the gig. But it was a cover gig. So for cover gigs, the Parker is the perfect instrument because it's just a workhorse. And it's very light, so you could stand and play for hours and not get tired or have a shoulder problem. Awesome looking guitar. Thank you, Dwight. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is definitely now my favorite guitar that I own. Besides the white one. So I have Wendy's pink one, and Sadie, if you're new here, Wendy passed away a year ago, July 15th, which is coming up, and she was my wife, and we did a lot of music stuff together, and she was just a big fan of music. And again, she didn't play, but she just loved Steve Vai, and bought herself that guitar. And I set it up, and I was just like, damn, this thing is scary good. I shouldn't touch it anymore. And then she's like, "Oh, I'll let you borrow it." Zach, what's going on, Zach? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. All right. So, so that's how I got into the whole Pia thing. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Good to see you. Gotta love those Charvels. That's another guitar. I have an old 80s Crackle Charvel neck through. So that was my main guitar for many years before I got onto the Parker thing. That was my main axe, the Charvel neck through. What a That thing is just a player and a half. All right, let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, I'm sorry. And it happens every week. And it's annoying. But what can you do? John Stagg, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, if you're just hanging out in the sidelines, just say hi and let me know you're here. And if you're new, you know, hit the bell, sign up, do that whole thing. I'm in Jersey, man, or woman. Don't take it the wrong way. I always say that. I'm a Jersey, man. It's just a thing. Oh, yes. I don't even know what exit I am off the Parkway. Isn't that sad? I like totally ignore that whole Parkway stereotype. All right, let's do some playing. Grab a pick. I think we'll grab this one. And we'll do 2 tree originals. That's what we'll do. Yeah. All right. So I hope everybody's doing well on this Monday. We had some crazy storms here on Friday. I think we had another like tornado touchdown or something. But it cleared up really fast too. It was like insane winds, trees, branches, stuff everywhere, people's lawn chairs blown in the street, garbage cans rolling down the block, flooding, and then it just cleared up and the sun came out. It's so weird. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good and everybody's safe from all this extreme weather that we're having. Oh, yes. All right. We'll do, let's see. I got these 3 lined up. 3 originals. You've had earthquakes. We've had earthquakes. I think it was like a couple days after my birthday. And it was like crazy. It was like I think it was a 4 point something. It was close to 5. It was definitely up there. And it was definitely a thing. That's my cousin Mike. Cousin Mike from Texas just came to say play some David Gilmour. Let's see. What do I have here? I think I'll play some David Gilmour. We'll play some David Gilmour for cousin Mike. Let's see if I can remember it. Let's see if I can remember it. No practice. We're just going to go for it. Where are you? There it is. I don't know. This could be crazy and messy, or it could be awesome. Who knows? Oh, Bob, nice. That would be another one my cousin would ask for. Mike would ask for this, right, Mike? Right, cousin Mike? Wayward Son. I used to do that with my band. That was a showstopper. We had a vocalist who could do all of that stuff. It is nuts. Completely nuts. The weather, the earthquakes, all of it. Not cool. But yeah, the whole house was shaking. It was pretty crazy. And I grabbed my guitar and I grabbed my coffee and I went out back and waited. And it seemed like it happened for a whole minute. Like, it was shaking for a while. I think they did say that it was a minute, like right up against 60 seconds. So that's pretty long for an earthquake. Usually they just come and go, boom, and, you know, the smaller ones. But, yeah, it was pretty nuts. Yes, Kansas too, cousin Mike says. Oh, man. All right, maybe we'll just mess with the copyright and we'll just do it. Let's see. Let's open the software and let's give it a run. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, you know what we'll do first? here. We're going to do Money. We're going to just do the solo part. And then, yes, maybe we'll try Kansas. You think you might remember Mike? Maybe. Oh, you know what? That's my other cousin, Mike Tazi, you're thinking of. Mike Legato is my other cousin who lived up in West Milford at the time, I think, when we were hanging out, John. It was a very long time ago. And then he moved to Texas. So he's out of here. He's out of Jersey. It is a really good guitar song. Oh, it's such a great riff. Oh, I haven't played that since the last time I played that, which was a long time ago. All right, so here we go. We're going to play one for Cousin Mike. We'll see what happens. This is a little solo section of a Pink Floyd tune that I absolutely love. Little Money. I'll just bet you can do Rock Candy real good. Oh, man. Again, it's just like, I haven't played this stuff because the band I'm in, we haven't played out in a long time. But we weren't doing those. We weren't doing Wayward Son. That was back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. It was the Wayward Son stuff. And Money I haven't played since probably 2015 with another band that I was in called the Unbrothers. They're awesome, Jersey band. All right, here we go. completely terrible. Oh my goodness. That's such a great tune. What else do I have by Pink Floyd? Since we're winging it. um, I'm never gonna remember this whole thing all the way through. Oh, thank you. On the money. Money on the money. I love it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Stay awake one more second. Here you go. We're going to do one more. One more for Cousin Mike. Cousin Mike has been asking me to do this for like a year, and I was like, oh man, I just don't know, and I should practice it, and he was busting my chops. Mike takes lessons with me. So he takes guitar lessons, and I show him, riffs from Pink Floyd and all of this different stuff, but I don't practice it for me. So the other night after our lesson, he goes, I'm going to come on and make you play it. So there you go. A little Pink Floyd for Cousin Mike. And we're going to do another one. Why not? We're just going to go for it. We are going to try our best on this one. I don't remember the ending at all, and there's some really cool chords on the end, but I don't know. Here we go. We're just going to wing it. Because that's what we do here on Monday. We're just having fun. Not here to impress anyone. So all you haters, go hate somewhere else. All right, here we go. Hey, Mr. Smith. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Thank you. And thanks to everybody else hanging out. Got a decent crowd here on a Monday. You know how it is. Monday. All right. Here we go. Oh, you. 210% winged. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Oh my goodness. Yes, I love this guitar. I really do. It's one of my favorites. So you run and run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Yes. Isn't that the truth? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Zach. Thanks, Mike. Benjamin, what's up? Hello, all the way from New Zealand. We have New Zealand, we had Australia. I think he's still here. Mr. Formiati, all the way from New Zealand. Australia. Benjamin is from New Zealand. Get my people straight. It's because I'm looking at NZ. Anyway, yeah. Got people from all over the planet, all over the U.S. Very cool stuff. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. Alright. Let's have a little more mud water. Tonight is actually mud water. Not as good as my other stuff, gotta tell you. Mr. Smith is in the UK, that's right. You guys gotta remind me because I forget. So many people are keeping track of. Yes, it does sound incredible, but I think his white Ibanez has a special tone to it. Yeah. I like the white one too. If you're talking about mine. If you're talking about Vi's, of course his has special tone because it's his hands. His hands on it. What do you think about the Explorer GTRS? I had an Explorer at one point, and foolishly I sold it. And I'm not getting it back. Like as I usually do, track people down and buy it back. It was the Kirk Hammett signature model, and it was really nice. It was a flat black, really slick looking guitar. It had black hardware, I'm pretty sure. Everything, it was just black. It was like a stealth. It's really cool. And I never really played it much because I loved my Parkers. So every week, this particular student would come over and he'd see it just hanging there, and you never use that during a lesson. And I just said something like, I never use it like out either. I just use it here to when no one's around. I play, I goof around with it. Sounded great. Had a great neck too. So he talked me into selling it to him. So he's enjoying it. So that's all that matters. He actually stripped it down and wanted it to be wood grain. And what he didn't realize is Gibson paints their guitars because they use blemished bodies, blemished woods. So when he stripped it all down, it was like all these different pieces of unmatched mahogany. So he stained it anyway, and it's really unique looking. It looks great. Yes, mine. Thank you. Yeah, I think I might play that one next. I really do like that guitar. Excuse me. All right, let's see. I have a Hamer XT Series Standard QT, quilted top, I guess, right? And it's always amazing to play. Hamers are great. I had a Hamer a long time ago as well. That was a really great guitar. Really, really awesome guitar. Hamer makes a lot of great stuff. Another one that I should have never sold, I think it was the Steve Stevens model, the Hamer that he was known for. And, I sold it. Oh, well. Let's see. All right. I don't think I missed anybody, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. Do say hi. Again, if I didn't... Hey, Gorav, all the way from India. See, this is what I mean. All over the world. Gorav, what's going on? Good morning. Quilted top. Yes, great axe, I'm sure. Yeah, for Hamers. Yeah, they're really good guitars. I don't have one. Just checking. Nope. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do next? So I did 2 covers that I have no idea about. I think we'll go back to the original idea of doing the originals. And let's see, how are these on the hands? I could probably do them on the white guitar. So this guitar has 8s, by the way. Another reason why I love it. I set it up with 8s, 8 gauge. So this thing is like so easy to bend and yeah, it's a slick axe. I think the first tune I'm gonna do with this guitar, and then we'll switch to the white Pia. Boom! Jeff, what's up? Everybody check out Jeff and all these different people who hang out here. Are a lot of them came from Jeff. Yeah, like and share, please. Thank you, Jeff. Me, terrible at self-promotion. All right, so let's do this now since Jeff is reminding me to. Here is the PayPal thing. Oh, and I also changed up my YouTube page, and I actually put the PayPal link and the Venmo link on the YouTube channel page, like everybody else does. So it's official. It's up there. It's up there now. So that's it. If you care to donate to the Picks and Strings Fund and Mudwater, or I should say mushroom coffee type stuff. All right, let's get this out of here. And again, I have to assign this stuff to a button so I can just easily hide it and whatnot and bring it up. Hey, Matt Pacone, what's going on? My good buddy Matt. Matt and I hung out Friday for the first time in a long time, and it was great. We had such a good time. Matt is an amazing programmer for Fractal Audio, and we do have a good time when we get together. Totally nerding out over Fractal gear, which is awesome. So I think we got to do that again in 2 weeks, Matt. I'm going to try and get up there again. That'll be great. I appreciate the invite and always hanging out. Let's see who else is hanging. Yeah, so people, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, the Fractal audio stuff is everything you hear on your end, guitar tone-wise, is coming from that box right there on top of my Randall amp. And my camera for the foot pedal has died, so I need to reassign cameras. But the foot controller controls that thing, and all the guitar tones that you hear are strictly coming from the Axe effects. There is no tube amps. It's all modeling, and it's all pretty incredible. I love it, and I have no intention of going back to tube amps. I met Matt in, I think it was 2009 at a clinic that my friend Larry Mitchell was doing at a school where I teach. And Larry had just got himself an Axe FX, and Matt never met Larry or myself, which I actually found out for the first time on Friday that he did not know Larry. I thought you knew Larry. But that was pretty wild. So it's been a long time, many years of friendship and cool tone. Yes. Hey, DJ Big Red 81, what's up? Thanks for dropping in. All right, so I'm going to do a couple originals. And so I don't know if anybody notices, but during WMD, for example, is a really good show-off of some of the cool stuff that the Fractal does, especially when I go to the clean sound. So this, people think, is a keyboard pad that's recorded on the track, but it's not. I'm doing this live with the Axe effects. That's all the fractal. Let's see. Do you use Steve Vai's Morley Bad Horsey Wah Wah too? I did. For many years, I did until I ditched all my analog gear. Now I use the wah that's built in the Axe-Fx, and I actually have it so that it triggers just like the Bad Horsey. So when you push down, it turns on, and when you bring it back to heel position, it shuts off automatically. So let's get back to a regular sound. So here's the wah. And then when I put the heel back, it's off automatically. Actually, you guys are getting the audio from the room, so it probably sounds pretty loud and weird. Might even be phasing. Let's shut that off. So that's the Axe-Fx wah wah. I believe I'm using... Oh, alright, it is up. Cool, I'll show you my rig. Check this out. Boom, rig time. So the black box in the bottom would have been the pedal board. But this is what we have. So I'm using input 1 going into a volume pedal, into a wah, and watch, if I... No hands, right? I'm going to use my foot, and you'll see this block turn on. It's going to go... That wavy line is going to go away. It's going to be straight. See that? That comes on automatically when I move my foot. And then I have this really cool pedal that goes left and right and down and up. So the pedal is by DB Instrument Amp, and it's really cool. It's a dual access, pedal. So it goes down and up and left and right. And when I go left and right, the volume works. Check that out. So my volume pedal works when I move my ankle left and right. Alright? And then it goes to all the normal stuff, all the normal guitar stuff, a compressor. I have 2 pitch pedals because one is assigned to a whammy. Alright? And then the other one is assigned to an octave or a harmonizer. Then we have a distortion, a phaser. The amp I'm using is the Fractal Audio System FAS Modern 3, one of my favorite amps. I love this amp. And it cleans up really nice. So we're on like heavy lead gain distortion almost here. And then I just move my pickup over one and bring the volume down a bit. And we're in blues mode or cleaner. Yeah. It has a built-in tuner, which I should actually use right now because I feel like I'm a little out. Yep, tiny bit. But this tremolo is super reliable. It's an amazing tremolo bar. And I wish you could see this tuner. It's a very, very great visual, so you can really see it well. Actually, the one on the FM9 is even better than this one. And when I did my gig, somebody came up to me and they're like, "Man, that tuner is amazing. I've been on the fence about buying one of these, but that just sold me." It's like you could see it, and we were playing outside, and it was dark, and when I hit the tuner on, there was like, you could see it for a mile away, so it's all good. Hey, Cousin Mark is in the house. Hello, Cousin Mark. What's up? Let's see, let's back up a bit. Where are we here? So Mark, there we go. Oops, let's get out of here. Let's go here. There we go. Now we can see people's comments. All right. So Mark says howdy, and sounds good to me, man. Thank you. All right, what's this? I saw Reba Mass play for Storms and just ran a quad Cortex and no amp XLR into the desk. Yeah, that's what I do. I just take the Axe-Fx and plug directly into the front of house. And that's what I did last week when I played with that band. I just brought the Axe-Fx FM9 and plugged right in. Done deal. I brought that little Headrush amp just for myself so I can hear myself, because they didn't really have monitors. Let's see. All right. Sadie says nice. Thank you. All right, and thank you, sir, for putting that up. Metalhead Hippie rules. Thank you, sir. All right, cuz. Hello to you too, and we're gonna get into doing some originals now. I'm gonna do 3 in a row. First, we're gonna do "Take You There." I'm gonna use this guitar because it has 8s on it, which is what I was getting at. And then we're gonna go to 9s. So I'll switch to the white, the Pia, and we're gonna do our Zero Gravity tune. Yeah, check out Larry. Larry's another complete Fractal audio user, and thank you for putting that up in the chat, Metalhead Hippie. There you go, fractalaudio.com, Axe-Fx. That's what I use. It's a great piece. I use the FM9 for medium gigs, and then anything I travel, I use an FM3. It's about that big, and it fits in a carry-on bag, and boom. I'm there. I'm at the gig. I don't have to worry about my gear getting lost or damaged in the plane. And then we have my buddy Larry Mitchell. Check out Larry. Larry's awesome. Hey, Frank. Frank, I hear we're doing a collab. I don't know, is that allowed? Was I supposed to say anything yet? Too late. I told everybody. It's going to be me, Frank, Lori, and Gary. Lori Mishmash, Mr. Gary Hubbs. Yeah, we're going to be doing something. I'm not going to say what we're doing, but we're doing something. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How's it going, Ryan? Good to see you. Music and law. I love it. Yes, we are. We're going to be doing some stuff together. It's going to be fun. I'm actually pretty excited about it. The particular tune is one of my favorites. Yeah. All right. So back to the regular programming. I did say I was going to keep it shorter tonight, but probably not going to happen because I do have stuff to do, but I'm actually pretty tired. So I'm just going to play my normal and maybe stay on for as long as everybody wants to hang out with me for. And then that stuff will just have to wait till tomorrow. That's right. Okay, let's line up these tunes. There we go. Put that spoon back in there. All right. Let's see. Is it lined up? Yes. Cool. All right. Let's get the chair out of the way. So I've been working on some songs, and I was doing some finger picking last night because a friend of mine turned me on to this artist, Hazley, and this tune came on that is on her album. I'm listening to Hazley, and this tune came on, and it had this finger picking that sounded like a Travis picked Lindsey Buckingham Fleetwood Mac tune. And as it turns out, it's him playing for her. It's Lindsey Buckingham. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta learn this tune. So that's what I did last night. I actually have blisters on my fingers because I don't usually finger pick much. Yeah, fun. All right. And again, my man doing his thing, putting up my links and whatnot. All right, so here we go. Let's get into some jamming, some playing. First tune is Take You There. Yeah. Oops. Trying to see, did I do that right? I don't know. Let's All right. Whoa. Well, thank you so much. Somebody call the fire department. This is on fire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that because I carry a machete. You guys are fun. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's going on? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Dancing it up. Some guitar fire. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Let's see who else is hanging out. What other? Oh, hey, look at this. Hey, Karen. Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hello. What is that? Something about my guitars. I don't know, I missed it. Oh, hey, Maria. See? I'm doing good. How are you? Good to see you here. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday, people. Anybody joining? Happy Monday. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I guess guys are complimenting my guitar collection. Yes, Ryan Holvitz is a killer on guitar. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah. Fun stuff. All right, so I think we're just gonna keep going with the. Thanks. I'm gonna keep going with some originals here. I think. Yeah, I'm kind of in an original mood. So let's see. What do we have? All right, so I have to switch guitars again because I need some sustain. Not like this doesn't have sustain, but I actually need on-purpose sustain that I can control with a button. So we're gonna grab the Petrucci. All right. Grabbing Mr. John Petrucci here. Ah, yes. Oh, I'm all tangled up. Let's get this untangled. All right. Hey, Kim. Nah, you're not late. It's all good. I always tell people, you're good. Well, I finished my day late. Looks like I missed everybody almost. Hello to whoever is still up. There's a good amount of people still up. We got people on Facebook and on YouTube. So between the two, I think it's telling me we got 20 people here. So that's awesome. So thank you for being here. Hey, Great Vanzini, hello. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good evening. We're going to kick in some more originals. So the last bunch that I did was Take You There, Zero Gravity, and Funk Me Silly. And now we're going to do Soaring and Off in the Distance. And I haven't done Soaring in a while. I'm bringing it back. So I think last week was the first week I did it in months. And same with Bleeding Heart. I haven't done that in like 4 years. Alright, let's see. This thing's awesome. Usually stays in tune pretty well. Yeah. We're good. Alright. So this one is... What are we going to do first? We're going to do Soaring first. That's what we're going to do. So let's get to the right sound. This one has a very specific thing going on. There we go. right. Starting to feel that one again. That one and I have not gotten along for a long time, but I think it's this guitar. Definitely digging this guitar. Oh boy, thank you so much. Boom! Learn to Fly channel, what's up? Thanks for being here. Thank you, Jeff, for putting that up. Yes, if anybody wants to donate to the mushroom blend coffee, it's not really coffee. There's no caffeine in it. It's just a mushroom thing. Actually, this one tonight, I don't know what's in this one. This is actually mud water. And I figured I should use it up before it, as David Lee Roth says, use it up before it gets old. So, yeah, I'm going to start finishing this off, the mud water thing. Oh, damn, thank you so much. Hey, Lori. Thank you. So that last one was called Off in the Distance. That has Stu Ham, the fabulous Stuart Ham from Joe Satriani. Thank you, on bass. And I can't remember if that's my friend Roy Van Tassel or my friend Mike Dawson on drums. I think that one was Roy. Let's see. Mushroom Coffee Lover, yes. Let's see. Let's back it up a bit. See who came by. Lots of chatter while I was jamming out. Jack for one. Hello. Thanks for being here. Didn't see you before. Alright. The dogs are watching. Awesome. Yeah, so people take pictures of their pets watching me. So if you get a picture of your pet watching me, and I have to, you have to have the computer in the shot. So if you have the computer in the shot with your pet, send it to me and I'll make an advertisement with it. And of course include the name of your pet. So I think tonight was Buddy the dog. I think that's who it was tonight. So that's always fun. All right, let's see. There we go. There's some jamming. Thank you. Thank you. I have a large collection of swords, knives, and pointy things. Oh, that's great. Oh, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Trying to go back here. Yeah, I missed Les. Hello, Les. Les has some kind of crazy emojis that my software will not put up. Don't know why. But hello, Les. Like Metalhead Hippie says, welcome. And boom. Hey. Perfect sustain. Yeah, this thing's crazy. It has a 25 dB boost in this volume pot here. So you hit that and sustain for days. That could get pretty annoying fast, but it's really awesome. Oh, yes, killer sustain. Absolutely. Let's see. Lori's in the house. Are you a vampire? Oh, that's great. Oh, shit, she's at it again. Hey, troublemaker. Yes. Oh, you gotta love Lori. Lori's in the house. Lori and myself and Frank Terzo and Gary Hubbs are doing a compilation. It's gonna be fun. Yep. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Let's see. Who else is hanging? Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Gotta speak up. Speaking of cats, their ears just perked up. Yes, I'm sure. They're probably like, what is that crazy sustained noise? Then a virtual one. Oh, that's great. All right. DJ Big Red is the biggest troublemaker, apparently. All right. So I hope everybody's having a great Monday and all the dads had a great Father's Day yesterday and enjoyed their time with their kids and or their fathers. So pretty cool. Hope everybody had a good day. And I wound up hanging out with Mom. We did our usual diner thing and got way too much food. And I figured I wasn't going to post the picture again because it literally looked like the same exact picture in different clothes and a different spot. So, but yeah. Meow. Meow. Can't wait. Sounds like a great collaboration. Yes, it's going to be fun. We're going to do a cover that everybody will recognize. It's going to be awesome. Great picture of you and Mom. Thank you so much. She's awesome. She's probably not on anymore because it's after 10. She usually catches the first hour of the show, which is nice. Mom in the chat. She doesn't like to chat. She just says hi and then she just watches. She's not into typing and talking on the channel, but that's okay. I'm glad she gets over here and watches. That's more than satisfying for me. It's great. All right, let's see. So while we're here, and I remember, we will do one of these deals. So where are you? There it is. If you can, donate to the Mudwater Coffee Picks Strings Fund. If you can. If you can't, it's no big deal. I appreciate everybody who does. There's been a few people who have, and I could not reply on PayPal and say thank you. So, you know who you are, so thank you so much for dropping some coin. I appreciate it. And I may start doing like what Jeff Metalhead Hippie does. Get some sponsors for the channel. Maybe give away some merch and stuff once I get that situated for doing that sort of thing. But yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see. New comments popping up. So, Laura, you're right. I don't see all the comments. You had messaged me earlier. There's something up because it's stuck. And I have to actually hit this more comments button. And then it drops everybody down. Very, very weird. So Ryan says, thank you, Vince Janela. Was on the phone with my son in Japan. So cool. And my son at home and another of my 4 son was here. So 3 out of 4. That's awesome. Very good. Well, I'm glad. Dog Paw, what's up? Hello, hello. Les Nagy says, woof. Metalhead Hippie says, bark. That's great. Frank, here he is. What's up? Dog Paw's in the house. What wig? I don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. Keep the chat. Oof. We're 2 hours in and the comments are low. We're only at 405 tonight. Guys are quiet. Shh. Don't talk too much. That's okay. It's not a big deal. It's so weird because I see out of the corner of my eye the chat moving and then it doesn't move here. Soaring was a sweet jam, Vince. Thank you. Yeah, that one's a cool tune, Soaring. And then Off in the Distance was the last one with the crazy guitar bits. And again, that's Stuart Ham from the great Joe Satriani, Steve Vai bands, and many more. Stu has played with so many people. It's so much fun playing with him. He's friggin' awesome. What a player. Typing one letters, spelling out words to get the to get the chat up. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Live to fly. Thank you all for being here. Jeff is going crazy. Awesome. All right, let's see. We still have about 20 people chilling here. And we're at 2 hours and 14 minutes. I know I threatened to hang up early tonight because I was supposed to get some stuff done, but it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, I've decided. All right, so let's see. Jeff, I did Europa earlier tonight, but I'm not sure if you heard that. I think I did that like the first or second song. So since Jeff is always hanging and helping here, I'm going to do some Santana for him. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do... I don't know. So many cool Santanas to choose from that I have. I think I'll do Moonflower. I like that one. Let's see. This Janelle, why do tonight what you can put off till tomorrow? I know. And that's been going on for like 4 months. So it's like, now I gotta do it. So I think I gotta just get up a lot earlier tomorrow and not do anything else except get these things done. Yes. All right. Super Cali. Fragilistic expialidocious? Is that where we're going with that? All right, so we're going to do some Moonflower by Santana. And we're going to get back on one of the Pias. Haha. I am right. All right. We're going to get back on the Onyx Pia because it has 8s and my fingers are sore because I've been figuring out tunes and working on music and not practicing anything for the show as usual. Everything is always off the cuff here. Keeps it fresh. I'm working on other stuff, and that's part of the stuff that's been put off for months and has to get done. Move. There we go. Poor guy can't get anything done. Would you offer a tip? Yes. Thank you, Lori. All right. Let's see here. Let's get this over to here. I'm pretty sure this one's still in tune. This one is a beast. Oh my God. Such a great guitar. We're a little out because I've been beating on her. Little out. Let's get it back. Maybe one more time. So I have to change the strings on this guitar. Speaking of strings and PayPal stuff. So this guy needs strings. I think the last time I changed the strings on this was August of last year when I played with my cousin's band. And that's happening again this year. So if anybody's in Jersey, August 9th, I'm going to be playing at the Stone Pony, the infamous Pony, in Asbury Park with my cousin's band, the Dales. We're going to be doing a bunch of tunes together. Not quite sure what. I think we're doing Rosanna, possibly Hold the Line. I got to ask her what else she wants to do. Probably some Bruce Springsteen. And I can't remember what that dude's name, but maybe Tennessee Whiskey, some stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. There we go. That sounds good. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's cue up the tune. So this one is going out to my buddy Jeff, the metalhead hippie. Hold the what? That's right. Yeah, I think that's part of the set with the Dales, and I think I'm gonna be doing that again. I'm working on getting a singer for my cover band, so Complicated might be back in the fall or sooner if we can get it together and if it all works out. But nothing solid yet, so I don't want to get too excited. But we're talking about getting some tunes together with a friend of mine, and if it all works out, it's gonna be cool. Yeah. Let's see. What's this? Linda rocked in the Stone Ponies. Ah, yes. What's this? Vince, that's better than some of your poor guitars that I know you said. Yeah, I know. The Kramer Pacer Deluxe from when I was a kid, that probably still has strings on it from the 90s or 80s when I last used it, because that's when I got the Parkers, the 90s. Yeah, so I bet you the last time I changed the Kramer was in the 90s. And I've played it on the show and haven't broken them. They're still on. I'm betting back then I used GHS Boomers, so that's probably what's on there from 1992. Yeah. Yep. All right, so let's do this rock out here for Jeff on a little Santana Moonflower. Let's shut this mic. Hey, hey, hey. Love me some wah pedals. Man trips breaks ankle, impales himself on guitar appendage. That's right. News at 11. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, a little helter skelter and come together. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. So that actually came about because my instrumental band played what the heck did we do? It was John Lennon's 70th birthday at a college in Jersey. Whatever year that was, 2008, 2009, whenever his 70th birthday was. And it was pretty cool. So we had to do a bunch of Beatles tunes, and nobody sings in my band because it's all instrumental. So I told them, I said, nobody's gonna sing. They're like, no, do it like instrumental. So I put that together. We did like 4 Beatles tunes as instrumentals. It was cool. And then I threw in a couple of originals because why not? I got to get that was a treat. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and hit the bell and whatnot, please. Appreciate it. And somebody else just said that they found me tonight too. Who was that? Where did that go? Let's go back. Where are you? There, it was Sadie. Glad I found you, Vince, tonight with some real fine guitar work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Cousin Mark. What do we got? Vince Janela. Was it a Parker you tried to throw out my window? No, that was my it was actually like the Vince Janela model back then. It was a Charvel neck and a body that I had purchased from a guy, I think it was Tom Doyle, the guy who actually did sound and was Les Paul's guitar tech. I bought this guitar, but it was like a black Strat, and I didn't want black, so I had him, here, I'll just get it. And I had him do this crazy paint that matched my Boss chorus pedal from the 80s. I gave him the pedal and I said, can you match this? It was a friend who had an auto body shop. Here it is. This is the guitar that went across the room and almost out the window. This is it, right here. Remember this thing, Mark? Ah, yes. So let's put the strap locks on. Make sure it doesn't fall off tonight. But it would make for reminiscing like real. Alright. Are we good? Yeah. So I had my buttons still on there. Peace Through Music, Italian Power, and Vavoom. It's all in the condition it was in from way back then. Yeah, so this is it. My Blue Sparkle custom guitar. And back then I really wanted an Ibanez and couldn't afford it. So I cut this all out in my grandfather's shop. Cut this all out so I could reach high up and make it look more like an Ibanez. And then my sister had a friend who had an auto body shop, and we had him paint it. But on the original guitar, it was actually a Charvel type neck with shark fin inlays, and it was, I believe, ebony, and it had a Strat style headstock, not the banana headstock. And my girlfriend at the time was an artist, and she did calligraphy, and she put my name in the top. So it was literally like the Vince Janela model because I made it myself. pretty much. So, but then after it went out the window, that neck went bye-bye, and then they took my pickup, and instead of putting a humbucker here, the guy was lazy and put this cheapo single coil that has like 0 power. So I really couldn't use the neck pickup much after that. Let's see, is it in tune? Wow. Excuse me. It's in tune. This has been... These strings might be on here from, let's see, I was using this... Yeah, these strings are probably from the 90s as well. And it's mostly in tune. Guitar is great. Plays really good. Yep, that's it. This is the one. Forcing myself not to use trems wahs did make me get good at serious bending though. Yeah, you know, if you don't use the bar, you know, your bending gets better. And then when you get on a bar, you have to be careful because everything you've worked on doesn't work anymore. Because when you bend with a tremolo bar, watch this, people. So you don't see me doing it, but oh, come on, there we go. So when I'm playing, I'm actually compensating for this. When I bend, watch the tremolo bar. You see it moving? Trying not to move the guitar. But watch this. You see the bar move? So when you play a bar on any guitar, whether it's a Fender or a Floyd Rose or a Wilkinson Bridge, whenever you bend, the bar moves. See it going down? So you have to compensate for that. Otherwise, your bends sound out of tune. So while I'm playing and doing all my stuff, I'm also compensating for this motion on all the guitars. It happens on the Ibanez with the Edge style tremolo. Happens on a Floyd Rose. Oh, and this is what I was talking about with the Floyd Rose, how these tuners kind of get in the way of playing these guys. So that low pro Edge, the Edge trim has them pushed back to about here, and then the low pro Edge has them flat and even, so you don't hit them. But it's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. You really have to work at it. So like when I'm playing, so you see how my hand is here? I was showing a student this, and he was like, "You gotta be kidding me. You do that like while you're playing?" I'm like, "Yep." So when I'm bending, I'm holding the bar in place. Just, I'm not pressing hard, but I'm pressing enough to make it not move. Hear the difference? You hear the difference when I take my hand off? It sounds like it goes flat. So I'm doing that while I'm playing. So that is being held in place. So he was like, "Jesus, this is not easy." And I'm like, no one said playing guitar is easy. Definitely a serious skill, yes. Yeah, well, it's just something you got to work at in conjunction with all the other crap you got to work at. Yeah. Crazy. More palm room, yes. Fire. Yes, thank you. They are on there from Red Alert. Did I use this? Yeah, I used this. Yeah, I used this in the video, and that had the actual neck before it got tossed. So that has the real, the neck that I always wish I still had. I might buy one of the necks and replace this neck. It's whatchamacallit, one of the big companies that deals with parts. Not all parts, but one of the neck, Warmouth necks. They make the exact neck from that guitar, so that'll be cool. I'll replace it with and it had 22 frets, not 24. That's why they put this weird plate and not a humbucker, because if you look again, There we go. See all that space here? So the neck sits over the body, and the neck actually ended here, right? So a humbucker fit in here. Yeah. So they had to readjust everything, which was kind of weird to me. But anyway, whatever. After years and years, we take it for granted, and I don't think about it. It took years of practice. Yeah. That is a Tele-style mod for the neck pickup. Yeah, it's like it's actually a single coil. I believe it's a full-size single, but he put this plate, which I have the comment up in the way. Get out. He put this plate here, so it's pretty cool. Because of course I didn't want a pick guard on it with all this wonderful sparkly glory. I love this guitar. So yeah, the only bummer is now if I get the other neck, I'll have to paint the headstock black. It won't match the body, which the other neck matched the body. So let's see. I don't know if I can do anything with this. I see why now. Extended fret neck. Yes, so this one has 24 on it, where the old one had, I believe, 22. Yeah, because it went right up to there, so that's 22, 2 frets less, and the humbucker would have fit. So he didn't want to route. So that's okay. It's all good. If I restore it back to 22 frets, then all will be right with the guitar world. But yeah, this thing sounds pretty good still. I'm surprised it's still quiet. The volume pot is working. I'm sitting here talking, I'm muted. Thanks, Mark. Okay, so I was reading this, obviously, and then what I said was that's why I always bring 2 guitars. No mic, no mic. All right, I'm back. That's right, muted. Thank you, everyone. And of course, there's like a 30-second delay. Does anyone read lips? Oh my goodness, pretty funny. All right, so I have no idea what the hell I said and what I was talking about, but oh well. I talk to myself a lot. And no one hears me. So what's the difference? Just mute myself online. It's hilarious. All right, so let's see. So yeah, so here it is. Let's see if I can remember that riff. It's actually done on this guitar. There we go. Switch back to the regular picks. There it is. There it is. Something like that. The game. The Red Alert tune that we did. The game. Alright. So it looks like we're pushing 2 hours. 3 hours. 2 hours and 48 minutes. Woohoo! Alright. So what are we going to do? What do we got here? Let's see. That's right. That's the lyric. Hey, we still just got to take that lip reading class. That's it. All right. Let's see. What do I have? Oh man, I wish. I've actually just taught that to a student like 2 weeks ago and he's young. I don't even think he's 17. I think he's like 14. But you know how like what is that? Spotify recommends different bands, and I think he found them because he was listening to Steve Vai and my goodness, what else did he say? He was listening Dream Theater or something. So of course progressive rock. So that came up, especially since Vai is doing that whatchamacallit, the King Crimson gig beat. So that's going to be cool. I want to go see that. That's what I want to do. I want to get some tickets to that show. It's going to be the Beacon Theater, I think, is the only place left that has a couple of tickets. And they're not cheap. But when are you going to get to see Steve Vai, Tony Levin, Adrian Blue, and Dan, what's his name, from Tool? Dude's like an amazing drummer. Amazing drummer. So I might have to save some money, get myself some tickets to go see that. Whew. I have to sell a Parker to get those tickets. They're pretty expensive. Yes. All right. What do we have? What's up? What do I have next? What can we do? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What can we do to play us out for the evening? I know what we can do. We can do Over the Rainbow. A little Les Paul. Chill. Bring it down. Bring it down. Let me grab the Les Paul and do this justice. Is Bill Bruford playing drums with Vai? No, it's the drummer from Tool. Yeah, it's the drummer from Tool who's ridiculous. But it's basically Adrian Blue and Tony Levin are the only two somewhat original members bringing back King Crimson. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. I still have my original copy of The Court of the Crimson King. Awesome. Yeah, that's pretty killer. Alright, so let's switch guitars here. Because gotta do the tune justice and do it on a Les Paul. so anybody new, I'll explain this guitar and this hat. This is my buddy Lou Palo's hat from the Les Paul Trio. He wore it on his album cover, The Guitar Mafia. The Jersey Guitar Mafia. See? That's Lou with the hat on, let's see. He's under the M, under Mafia. Yeah. Really cool CD. I think you can find it on Spotify. And this is his signature guitar. So Lou had this made. Gibson wanted to hook Lou up. So they got his name at the 12th fret, Lou Palo. Beautiful guitar. This is one of 400. So this is number 172. And yeah, they only made 400 of this thing. Let's get back to here. There we go. Wow, Lou's hat. That's cool. Yeah, Lou's awesome, or was awesome. He was a really good friend of mine. I used to play with him every week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, for 10 years. He played at our wedding. He was a guest at our wedding, more like. And then we all played together. So it was like a jam wedding. Pretty awesome. Yes. Danny Carey. I never remember his last name. But he's a great drummer. That's right. A little thing for Lou. A little over the rainbow. Tony Levin might be worth it on his own. Yeah. So I saw the Adrian Blue Trio come around. I don't remember what year it was. And I think it was Tony Levin's Stickmen opened for Adrian. It was ridiculous. It was really crazy. Never go wrong with a Les Paul. Nope. And this one has some really cool features on it. It has... get out of here. It has dirty fingers here. And then, whatchamacallit? The single coil, old school pickup. Very full sounding, especially when you use distortion. And the clean sound is like super thick. Sounds great. I should get a strap because this thing weighs a ton. Alright. So, at the gigs, sometimes a lot of people would bring their Lou Palo models. So one day, one of the other guys picked mine up, and I knew it was mine. I'm like, nope, that one's mine. And I said, you know, it's definitely mine because it's 172. Best version I ever saw. Thanks. Yeah, this is a great guitar. So I changed my toggle switch to a chrome toggle. So I was the only one that had a chrome toggle. So I knew that was my guitar. Yes. All right. Live high school show, mind blower. Listen to the intro. Oh, you're talking about this. Very cool. There's some great bands out there, you know. Oh my God, Alan Holdsworth is just a monster. Love Alan. I have a lot of his stuff. I couldn't tell you any of the names of the songs, but I have, could tell you if I pull up the phone, but I listen to him a lot. I like his live stuff. One of my students bought me a live DVD. It was like, what was it, the North Sea Jazz Festival or something? Really, really crazy. Makes me want to take up kazoo. Yeah, Alan Holdsworth is crazy. Those 4-note scales that he would do, and the stretches and the chords, and he was otherworldly. Dude was amazing. Amazing. Let's see. A sweet guitar, and Vince played with him for years, and Lou played with Les Paul. Makes it priceless. Yes. And Lou signed the back of this guitar. I'll show you guys that. So that was very cool. So he signed the back. I guess I should just get this. Yeah, it didn't work out very well, did it? There it is. Lou's signature. 172, 400. Yep. So. Alright, Lori. I'm hitting one more and then that's it. So thanks for being here, everyone. And this will be the last tune. And everybody have a great week and get your sleep and all of that fun stuff. And I will see you all next week. Uh-oh, what's going on? I don't know. There we go. And here we go. A little Over the Rainbow. And I'm just going to stay seated for this one since it's a nice mellow tune. And we'll make sure we're in tune, actually, speaking of tune. Yeah, I would have had a lower number, Ryan, if I had met back up with Lou like a year or two sooner. But Lou used to come into the music store where I worked years ago and bought some strings. And the day I met him, he came in and he bought some strings and he goes, "Can I see that Les Paul?" And I was like, "Sure." And he grabs the Les Paul and he did literally like 90 chords in 2 seconds, all over the neck. I'm like, wow, that's really amazing. So I didn't know who he was back then. And one of the older piano salesmen, after he left, he said, "Do you know who that was?" I was like, "No, but it was friggin' amazing." And he's like, "That was Lou Pallow. He plays with Les Paul every week." And then Lou came in another time, and a few other times after that too. And we got a little friendly, and he always would invite me to go and hang out and go watch Les Paul. But I taught every Monday till 10 o'clock, and I never went, which was a big mistake on my part. So anyway, never got to meet Les. But then years later at one of my gigs, Lou was playing upstairs at a different event, and I was playing downstairs at a different event. And when I went up, he like remembered me. It was crazy. And it was like 20 years later. It wasn't even like a week or two. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Lou was awesome. Great player, good friend, great friend. Alright, we're ready here. Sounds like we're in tune. So, this is Over the Rainbow, Les Paul's version for anybody who's new hanging out here. You could find these riffs on the version that is, they're in a circle. I think it's called Les Paul and Friends. It's Gary Mazarapi on bass, Lou Pallow on rhythm, and of course Les Paul on lead. Alright, here we go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I do. My fingers are all messed up. Look at the black mark and everything. I mean, it's like, ugh, what a mess. This hand, too. Oh, yes. But you know what? It's all good. Love it. And that old jazzy sounds take you back to yesteryear. Yes, yes, yes. Belongs in a club. Thank you. Smoky Jazz Club. And that's a wrap. Absolutely. So everybody, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. And I will catch you all next week. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate you being here. And everybody have a great week. Enjoy. Be well. All right, take care. Good night.